going to start with Complexion Rescue, and this is going to give you a beautiful sheer finish for your wedding day. Dewy skin, but without the look of makeup on the skin. So it's a tinted hydrating gel cream. I'm using the smoothing face brush just to buff it onto the skin. The more you buff, the better the coverage will become. And it's just going to give you a light, dewy finish. So just keep buffing into the skin until you get a really nice coverage. And then sometimes I use my fingers just to press and roll and tap into the skin so that you've got a really nice, smooth finish. What I'd love to do next is put on some of the Bare Skin Concealer. These are fantastic because they've got pearl optics in. What that means is you don't get any of that flashback, any of that white, so it's perfect for looking at your skin in daylight, so for your guests, but also it's going to give you the perfect finish for your photographs as well, but without looking any heavier. I use a tiny bit around the nose. A lot of people get redness around that nose area. You can use a little bit on the face as well, just dabbing onto the face. And this is just pop little dots wherever you think you might need a little bit of extra coverage, and this will stay on all day long. Take a little bit over the eyelids as well. So I'm just going to tap some original foundation into my lid, about the amount of chocolate you sprinkle on a cappuccino. Then I'm going to take my full flawless face brush, swirl my brush into the bareMinerals foundation, tap out the excess. We're just going to lightly buff into the skin, and the more you buff, the better the coverage becomes. It's a huge popular choice with brides because A, it's something that's healthy and good for the skin, you've got your SPF in there, it looks amazing in photos, and you're not going to have to retouch throughout the day. So we're going to use the Bare Skin Serum Bronzer, a couple of little drops into the unique well on the brush. Then I'm just going to work in a 3, so forehead, down under the cheek, and down under the jaw. So you've almost got 3 little stripes on the face. Once you've done that, don't worry, we're going to blend. And this will just give you a very, very polished, pretty contour, which is perfect for a bridal look. If ever you do find you put too much blush or bronze on, all you need to do is pick up your foundation brush and buff back over the face with that original foundation, and that will just soften everything. So I'm going to start with the BB 5-in-1 eyeshadow. Now this is a primer and it's an SPF and also an eyeshadow in one. So you can either use it on its own or you can mix it with other eyeshadows. What this will do is it'll just keep your eyeshadow looking completely flawless all day long. So close your eyes for me. I'm just going to do a wash of colour, so dabbing it onto the eyelid, a little bit up to the brow. This is like a bone shell shade, so you can't go wrong with it. So just a few dabs. That's it, perfect. I'll take that for you, and you just blend in. And what that will do, it will act as a primer for your eyeshadow, so it's going to keep your eyeshadow in place all day long. I'm going to use the Instant Attraction, which is this beautiful fall palette, which is from our Lovescape collection. I'm going to start with the matte shade and just take it over your eyelid. So just close for me. So I'm just going to take this from the lash to the crease contour, and it's just like almost a matte pinky tone that just adds a subtle wash to the eyelid. Then I'm going to take this beautiful pinky tone, and I'm just going to pop that into the crease contour. So if you look straight forward for me, I'm just going to pop a little bit of that into the crease. Just gradually building it up. And what we're just going to do is just take this chocolatey brown tone here, and I'm just going to run this along the top of your eyelid. So if you just close that eye for me, you can probably feel where I'm just pressing onto the lid, just the lower lid, and just creating a subtle line. What this will do is just make your lashes appear thicker and give more definition to the eye. Brilliant for just creating that very, very natural eyeliner. If you did want to go a little bit more smoky, you could take a little bit of that brown into the crease contour of the eye. You don't have to, but if you just look, that's it. You can just perhaps in the outside corners put a tiny bit of the brown into that crease contour. Just go half the way over, and then just use a fluffy brush to blend. And then the other thing you can do is get a little bit of this gold, just close for me, and just pop that gently in the centre, and that will make the eye really stand out. You can use a little bit of eyeliner just on the top of the lashes. Close for me. So we're just going to wiggle this right into the root of the lash on the outside edges, and this will just thicken the appearance of the lashes. So we'll pop a bit of mascara on. Look down for me. Keep your eyes open, look to your toes. and just wiggle the mascara right into the roots of the lashes. What I quite often say is for a wedding day, just probably do the top lashes, because sometimes it can be a bit emotional, that sort of thing, and then perhaps get your eyelashes tinted, you know, like the week before, just so that your lower lashes are done. You're gonna mix a couple of colours for your lips. So I'm gonna mix 2 different colours and just dab onto the lips. And what this will do is it will just give the lip a bit of a stain. If you want to, you could put a pop of gloss in the centre, but I would only do the gloss if you're not wearing a veil, because otherwise the veil can get stuck to your lips. So we'll go for a soft pinky tone. This is called the One. Smile for me. So you want to smile at yourself in the mirror when you do your blush. What this will do is when you're smiling at all your guests, this is the first part of the cheek that they see. You've done your contouring with your bronzer, so this is just to give you a really pretty, feminine, girly kind of flush, which is the perfect look for a wedding day. Right in the centre, I'm going to put a slightly brighter colour. It's called the French Kiss, and it's almost just like give you that look as if you're blushing. And then we're going to finish with our perfecting veil. So what this is, it's a very silky, creamy formula. It doesn't sit in the pores, doesn't sit in fine lines. You can sweep it onto the chin, onto the nose, and onto the forehead. And this is the sort of product that I'd have like maid of honour or one of your best friends keep in their little bag, because you might just want to touch up the T-zone with this throughout the day.